My mother doesn't know what to do with me. And my next door neighbor, he lived like 4 houses down. He took an acting class at the Paul Robeson Center of Performing Arts. And so my mother signed me up so that I could get picked up by his mom, taken to acting class in the winter and get dropped off, and be at home. And I went there, and this head of a local theater company came by to teach an improv seminar kind of thing. I'm 12 years old, right? And afterwards in the parking lot, he said, hey, you want to be in a play? I said, what do you mean? He says, I got a part of a guy who's a knight. You get to have a sword. And I said, will I have any lines? He said, you'll have one line. I said, all right, cool. And I asked my mom, and she said, do I have to pay? And I said, I don't think so. I think they're going to pay me. So I went and I did this play, and it was George Bernard Shaw's St. Joan at the McCarter Theater in New Jersey. And
it was a real play.
Yeah, it was a proper play. Wow. And it was an incredible experience, to be honest with you, because my parents hated their jobs. They would go to work, and their life happened on the periphery of their employment. My mom would take the train to New York, and so she wouldn't get home till 7:30, something. She would leave at dawn. And she was just miserable at work, And I went to this rehearsal, and everyone was they were talking about whether or not God existed. They were talking about what they believed in. They would dress up in these crazy outfits, and then we did the play, and they got a standing ovation, and it was so much fun. And it was the first time I was like, you could do this for a living?